Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? I see that we have one person on, I believe, but I'm not sure. That could be just because I have it on my computer. So I'm just gonna wait for a couple more people. I do see that there are a few watching. Hey, Linda Wallace. Thanks you very much. Hey, Dara. As you say, hey. I'm just gonna wait until around 5:30 or so to really get this started. Here is that ender that I was talking about that is in the title. If I bring it closer to the camera, I did get like a new mount, so hopefully this works. I bring it closer to the camera. Goes my phone. You can see that. If I squeeze the paper a little bit, that we have a 1942. So hopefully that's a silver war nickel. Hey Shirley Nelson, how are you doing today? Yeah, we should, Dara. I also don't have the whole night, so I don't know if I'll be able to get through the whole box, but hopefully we will. Let me just... Okay. I just had to tighten it. There's the box. There are a lot of 64s and older Jefferson designs, so that is good. I'm excited about that. Let me move... Alright, hopefully I'm still trying to get the hang of this mount, so hopefully it's not too bad. Let me move the mat. This nickel box is heavy. Alright, I'm gonna move it. I'm just gonna move the mat a little bit over. Actually, I'm gonna move it down a little bit and move this up so you can see my finds. Alright. This should be good. If you heard that, something just fell in the background. So I'm just gonna wait till 5:30, another few minutes, let some more people come on. Just gonna name everyone so far. Hey Linda, hey Dara, hey Shirley. How are you doing tonight? If you have any questions or comments for me, please make sure to leave them down in the live chat. Hey Silver Serpent, yes, definitely. Silver Serpent, since you just joined, here is that ender that I was said in the title. 1942, hopefully it's silver. It does have a little, not so silvery look, but you never know. 1942 right there. And for those who don't know, nickels were minted with silver from 1942, not 35% silver, so not that much, 1932 to 1945. But 1942 was a transition year, so there are both 1942 copper nickel clad compositions and silver, manganese, whatever else is in those coins compositions. So hopefully we got lucky and that's a silver coin. And if it is, hopefully we can get some more. And even if it's not, hopefully we can get some silver. And like Silver Serpent said, thank you for making it in Silver Serpent, some buffaloes. I'm going to give it another couple minutes for some more people to come in. So I'm going to sit back, relax, put any questions or comments you have in the live chat. Can you guys hear me okay? I'm using a new mount, so hopefully that doesn't affect the volume. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see everything okay? Nothing's blurry. There's 6 people on. Make sure you hit the like button if you haven't. Unfortunately, I do not have anything to give away tonight. Maybe my next live stream, we will. So 5 people watching. Subscribe if you aren't, but I assume all of you are. All right, Linda Wall, that's good to hear. I assume all of you are, but if you aren't, make sure you go leave a subscription and leave a like. Yeah, I'm trying to. I have a lamp, and so it's not. I've been trying to move it around, but hopefully when we get started with the hunt in a minute, it won't be so glare. I did see another possible older ender right here, but that is probably just a worn 80s or 70s But that'll be our first roll. The way I'm doing this, since it's 5:30, I'm gonna be starting with this roll and go up and around, and hopefully I have time to make it to this ender. I probably will, because nickels don't take me all that long. All right, let's start. Roll number 1. Move it down a little bit. Here we go. Yeah, hopefully Silver Serpent. All right, first roll. And no real colored edges, but this one, which I don't know is an under, just gonna be a 70s. All right, hopefully I'm gonna move my phone down a bit more so you guys can see. And just work with me here. It's my first one with this, my first stream with this mount, so. Patricia Holland says, thank you for making it on. But Patricia Holland says, I love the hunt, especially live. I was so excited. I got a Benjamin when I brought the 50-cent pieces from my bank. Yeah, getting Benjis are pretty awesome. Especially when you get them for face value. $1964 Denver. I'm gonna scope that for the D over D rotated or repunched mint mark. So as an RPM. Guys, what I do is I roll up my coins because no banks near me have a coin machine, which is pretty annoying because that would make my life so much easier. But I have to roll all of my coins. So I'm gonna finish this roll, get some wrappers, and I'll be back. I'm glad I could do a live stream. I usually don't have time to do live streams, but today I do. And guys, can you see the coins all right? Let me go get a wrapper. Can you just comment whatever you want? Can you see the coins all right though? That's all I know. I'll be back soon. Alright guys, I'm back. And thank you all for making it. It means a lot. I don't do streams that often, but when I do, they're a ton of fun. Also guys, I'm going to give you a little sneak peek. I was just doing a quarter hunt. I have about 20 rolls left. There were a lot of Maya Angelou quarters, but my favorite finds were, my quarter boxes haven't been great lately, but my favorite finds were this Canadian quarter from 2014 and this really nice 1983. And I do keep the 82s and 83s because they are a bit lower mintage and harder to find in nice condition. All right, I got my wrappers. I'm gonna go scope that 1964 Denver, and I'll only show you my scopes if there's anything real special. And so this one might take a little bit longer roll up just because I had to go get them and whatever, but usually I just sort of keep them in my hand like that. When I go through and put them in my hand like that. So if you see that when I'm going through the coins, I'm just doing that so it makes it a little bit easier for me to put the coins in the roll. Sorry if there's barking in the background. My dog sees a squirrel. She likes to bark at squirrels. And she likes to chase them too, but she's never gotten one, thankfully, because who knows what would happen. Maybe the squirrel will claw her face up. Hopefully not, but. Silver Serpent, hopefully. My nickel boxes haven't been amazing, but seeing that ender brings a little bit of hope to this hunt. Sorry guys, this nickel roll was very tight, so I had to do a little bit of work to get it. All right, roll number 1, rolled up. And roll number 2, we can get open. No unders. Roll number 2, I don't see anything too colorful. It has a little bit of a weird, no, it's just 86. All right. Yeah, so my dog is super fast. No, that's not a Buffalo. That's a 2005 Buffalo. Is it Philadelphia? It's not. But if it was a Philadelphia, we'd be able to look for that speared bison, which is just a die crack through the middle of the bison's abdomen. Pretty painful if you ask me. Thank you all who couldn't make it to the stream tonight. I really appreciate it, especially since I don't do streams that often. I am supposed to get some $50 boxes this week. I know I haven't done a $50 hunt in a while, but that's because my banks just haven't been getting them in. But this week, my bank teller that I'm pretty friendly with seemed pretty confident about it. So hopefully that's a good sign. And yeah. Hey, JJ Coins, thank you so much for making this stream. It means a lot. All right, these nickels are gonna be tough to roll up. If they take a long time, if they take like a lot of extra time, the next few rolls, I might just throw them in a bag. Because I don't want it to take up too much of the stream. Just scoping a coin, not anything special. All right, roll number 2 is done. All right, nickels. That's usually they go in pretty smoothly, but of course, since I'm on a stream and I'm limited, and my time is limited, they don't want to cooperate. Well, that's how it always works, isn't it? Thanks a lot, J&J, for being able to make the stream. It means a lot. I know I've already said that, but I want to stress it. All right. Yeah, J&J. We don't usually get you usually don't get bots, but you want to be a mod? I'll make you a mod. I usually check anything, especially when I'm just doing with like a hunt on my own. I like to check anything that has a special, not gray or silver color. And all right, we're gonna have our first couple finds. We're gonna have a couple of 58s. One's there, one's there. All right, that's fun, especially since it is the first. Sorry, I'm just trying to adjust my phone here. This mount is sort of flipping over. All right. First couple finds of the box is going to be those 1958s. Hopefully, I need a 58 Philly for my album. That's a Denver. And the second find of this roll, another 1958. Is that Philadelphia? Yes, it is. Third roll of the box. And we got an album filler. And the reason why I don't have that in my album is because it is a pretty low mintage coin there. I'll bring up the red book after I'm just gonna put that up there just so I remember not to throw it into my 50s and 40s rolls. I'll show you the mintage in my red book after I adjust this dang phone. But in the red book after I get through this roll. And there it goes again. Okay. Hold on. Give me a minute here. We're having some technical difficulties. Always gotta be some technical difficulties. Okay. For now, it's okay. I don't know if I'm gonna touch the camera again to move it or whatever, because that always happens. All right. Moving on from that little slowdown. Yeah, thank you, Ginger. So first couple finds, gonna be a couple of 58s. Hopefully, in my next $50 box, I can find a couple of 58s. Because that would be pretty awesome. Oh, it's silver stripping. Yeah. So, my first ever cornroll hunt was a customer wrapped nickel hunt. And I found a 1942 S silver. That was indeed my first silver I've ever found in a cornroll hunt. So I was pretty psyched. But, so from then I pretty much fell in love with nickels. And I hadn't gone through any boxes. And then I went through my first couple boxes and I found 3 buffaloes, I believe, all common. Actually, my first buffalo nickel ever was a 1913 Type 1, which I was psyched about. But I think in my 4th ever nickel box, and I accidentally hit the... Alright, I'm gonna try and... Height. Why does it keep falling over? I do not know. I don't know why this is happening, guys. Alright, I'm real sorry about this. Alright, let me just... This has always got to happen during the streams. There's not really much I can do about it, but I'm trying. It's like it's not tight enough. Okay. Okay, we're okay. Yeah, so anyway, continuing on with that story. I think in my 3rd or 4th ever nickel box, after I had found 2 or 3 buffaloes, I was on the 5th to last roll, and something with a starry-sided edge caught my eye. Like, laid it out like this. I got through about that many coins, and that was a starry-edged coin, starry-sided coin. And I said, wow. I said, I don't, what is that? Because I was pretty early, so I didn't really have enough knowledge to know that if there was something that had a starry side, it was a V-nickel. But I pulled it out of the roll, and to my disbelief, it was a V-nickel. So that was a pretty awesome nickel box. There was also a 1949 S semi-key date in it, which was pretty awesome. I was pretty psyched about that. But that's why, that's why you cornroll hunt. You could go 3 or 4 nickel boxes without finding a silver buffalo and be pretty down about it. But it's just when you get that one nickel box that has a semi-key and a V-nickel, that's when cornroll hunting really has its effect, is the rush you get from finding that. Just gotta scope something here. 1964 Denver for that repunchment mark. I don't see it. I've never found one. I like to scope all of them, but I think 1964s were the highest mintage year ever to be minted in a nickel, on a nickel, for a nickel. I don't know. But I'm just glad to be able, even if we don't find many things, I'm just glad to be able to be here with y'all, be sharing this live. The 1958 Philly was a pretty awesome find, especially since I need for my album. All right, 5th roll. Any questions or comments for me? Put it in the live chat. And I'll try to answer it the best I can. J&J. I don't know. I don't have, so I'm going to a coin show this weekend. But I don't really have any, like when I do coin shop purchases or just coin purchases in general, I don't really get something, I don't really spend all my money on something that's super valuable. I like to spend it sort of over. And there's another 1958. Can we get another 1958 Philadelphia? No. But that is our third find of the box. Oh, and I just realized I forgot to add a nickel to that first roll, with 2 finds. So I'm gonna finish this roll. I'm gonna add 2 nickels to that roll and a nickel to this roll since we just had a find. Silver Serpent. But going back to that coin shop stuff, I don't really buy one single really valuable coin. Like I do have some stuff from my typeset that I did get a really good deal, so I bought it. Like I have I bought an MS65 Buffalo nickel from PCGS that I put into my typeset. And I know what you might be saying, like, I had to take it out. It was a really good deal though. I got it for like below, like I got it for $85, I think, and I think it's valued at like around $175. But that's probably one of my more valuable coins. And then I bought a Morgan dollar. From a website, from an auction website that I got for a decent deal. And that also went into my typeset. So I would say that a lot of my valuable stuff is in my typeset. Now I do have like a lot of, since I'm half-dollar hunter, I do other hunts, as you all know, but I'm half-dollar hunter, so I do a lot of half-dollar hunts. So I find a lot of like 40% silver, and it really adds up. Like I think I have 5 or 6 full rolls of 40% silver half-dollars. So it really, really adds up. I'm not going to see anything with color here. Let's just shoot up. All right. Yeah. Does I have a mint mark? Nah. Nah, it's 1986. Shoot up 1986. Hey, Ernest Edwards. How are you doing? Glad you could make this stream. Any questions or comments for me? I know I say this a lot, but questions or comments, please put them in the chat. We don't have that many people watching, so we don't have a constant stream of chat. So if you want to, just leave a comment. If you don't want to, that's fine with me. This is a 1967, not a 57 like I thought it was, unfortunately. Guys, should I make a like a little scoreboard sort of, so it's easier to know what I have found? Because I'm not great with technology, so I have Streamlabs, but it's hard to like, I do live streams on my phone, and I do a lot of the YouTube stuff on my phone. So I don't usually do live streams for my computer, which is what Streamlabs is on. And I have Streamlabs on my phone, but of course it doesn't have all of the like good games and stuff like the computer live streams have. Computer Streamlabs, sorry, I forgot what it was called for a second, has. But should I like put a little post-it note sort of after each roll? We can I can add something, or just let me know in the comments below. Because I hope that when I get, like 1,000 subscribers or something, I already think that I'm very serious about it. But like when the more people, the more serious you get, sort of. So I feel like, the more subscribers we get, the more, like, I already feel that I'm pretty, my attention is pretty focused on YouTube, but, like, more streams and stuff. I know I don't do that many streams, so when I do the occasional stream, I have a ton of fun. But, yeah, like when I get more subscribers, I sort of think that, like, I'll figure out sort of how to do streams from the computer, all that good stuff. Well, J&J Coins. Guys, for 6 of you watching, make sure you go subscribe to J&J Coins. Great channel, good coin stuff, great information. I've only watched a couple of the videos, but definitely go subscribe. They're just a starting YouTuber. Like in the position where I was when I was at 50 subscribers, and I was ecstatic about it. So make sure to go subscribe to J&J. Could be older. No, it won't be, of course. Silver Serpent. I found gold painted nickel. Just the head was painted gold. I haven't yet. I really usually, when I find something that's gold plated, it's usually only $50, so I usually only keep the $50. Like I have a whole bag of gold plated $50 because I find them pretty often. I don't keep I don't keep gold painted stuff. Just because you can see how much sort of difference it is from the plated, but yeah. J&J, no problem. I really like and love helping out the community. So if anyone has a channel that wants to be shouted out, let me know. Now J&J, I'll do a community post for you after this stream. Yeah. Walmart, you can find some crazy stuff, and gold-plated quarters definitely is not quite as crazy as some of the things there. I've been to Walmart a few times in my life. I don't really live close to any Walmarts, but like when I go on a road trip with my family or something, we stop at a Walmart. It's a little discolored, but I don't think that's going to be silver. No. No. Nothing super special. I got just a few 58s. All right. 64 Denver. I'll check that for a D over D. The most exciting coin, Silver Serpent, I've ever found on the ground was probably, I don't know. I found a wheat penny on the ground, I guess. So that's pretty exciting. The most exciting Coinstar find, that's a pretty nice 1964 Denver. I'll check that for the D over D. Most exciting Coinstar find, though, I've only checked the Coinstar a couple of times. The first time there was nothing in it, and the second time there was a 1942 Philadelphia, or I think that's what it was. Maybe not. Oh, maybe it was 1943 P. I don't know. Something of that sort. War nickel. That was one of the most exciting Coinstar finds. Yeah, J&J. I wish I went to Walmart more than I did, because I find some good stuff there. And I'm not just talking about coins, I'm talking about, like, I used to love fishing. I don't really have time for fishing anymore, but I used to love fishing. I used to go fishing every weekend, and they have, I don't want to say amazing fishing stuff, but they have, good value fishing rods, bait. Shout out Walmart. If you like fishing. I like to clean cars. And they have really good price, like high-end cleaning stuff that I tend to buy from there. Is that a D over D? No, I think it's just an H. Yeah, J&J. There's no real like ponds or anything near where I live. There's a couple like creeks and stuff. And I have like a main river that leads into like a little creek. Or not a little creek, I guess it's pretty big, but I've seen carp. I've never caught a carp, but I've seen carp. And I've tried to catch carp with like corn and stuff. It wasn't such a successful, but I did get about 8 or 9 bluegill. I did get about 8 or 9 bluegill from that, so that was pretty wild. Because I was there for about 10 minutes, and I was catching a fish about once every 1 to 2 minutes. Nice silver surfer. Was it silver? Was it silver serpent? Was it silver serpent? So we're on roll number 8, and we have 3 finds. There's 3 1958s. Silver serpent. You gotta get lucky. It's like coin roll hunting. You gotta get lucky. We have a solid 6 people watching still. That's amazing. If you're watching, thank you so much. Yeah, J&J, that would have been cool if it was silver. I always forget to check a coin machine though, my Coinstar. When I keep saying coin machine, I mean Coinstar, because my local grocery store does have a Coinstar, but I don't use it just because of the fees, and like I'd rather have the money in my account than in a Amazon gift card or something. But I do once in a while I've dumped like $30 of coins there. Other than that, the fee doesn't really matter. It's just like finding a couple coins and pulling them out of circulation. Rolling up coins is such a hassle. Thank you so much, Linda Wallace. I know you're not talking about me. I know you're talking to J&J. It means a lot that you listen to me and are supporting someone in the community. It means a lot to me and to J&J. Nickels take a long time. Just because of the 1942 under, I'm checking a lot of coins that have like a slight discoloration. Not necessarily anything that is super like green or looks like a war nickel, just anything that has a slight discoloration in it. If you were wondering why I was pulling coins out of the roll, that's why. Alright guys, we're gonna have our 4th find, and it isn't gonna be a 58. Hallelujah. 1955. And lots of Philadelphia. It's a semi-key date, and I also need that one for the album. And it is not. It is a 1955 Denver. So that is our 4th find. 2nd year. J&J, you're talking about like what I'm going through right now, I get them from a bank. I go to Bank of America's, Wells Fargo's, PNC's, although PNC's don't usually have coins. They're usually my dump bank, because they're really quick and they're really nice. They always let me dump my coins there. I should specify that. But yeah, so mainly those, and then a couple of local banks, which I'm not going to say the name of, just to protect where I live, but a couple of local banks. And then I have a bank account. Actually, I don't have a bank account there. I used to, but then we stopped going to the place. I had a local bank account in New Jersey, but then we stopped going there. So, J&J. I'm like an avid coin hunter. So, buying coins and stuff, I don't really like to buy coins from stores because although you can't really find an MS63 1881S proof like Morgan in did I forget to film? Yeah. That's why I was looking shorter. Oh, I know you can't find that in like circulation, but when I do buy coins, which isn't that often, I usually get it from Great Collections, which is a PCGS website, I believe. It's an auction site. And then I go to coin shows and stuff. There's actually a coin show this weekend, which I'll post video or a picture of on my community chat, on my community post, and community, whatever you want to call it. Although that's a bit discolored, I don't think that's going to be silver, and it's not. Sorry, I was just giving a cool little. I'll show you that. There's like a newspaper. It's about Morgan silver dollars. It's a newspaper from. What is this from? This is from. I'm not sure where this is from. Where this specific newspaper is from. I assume recently, but it's talking about. I don't know. But I'll show that to you. All right. Sorry about that. Let me just show them to you now, since I've talked about. So this newspaper, let me zoom out here. I assume that's me. It's my grandpa loves newspapers, and he always pulls aside coin things. I'm Jake. Unsearched U.S. coin bags full of Morgan silver dollars to go to New York residents. We don't live in New York, so I don't know why he has this, but whatever. I assume they're talking about, from this picture, sort of like GSA hoards. So pretty cool. And they're giving them away based on New York residents. I wish I lived in New York right now. Maybe I should move to New York. That's pretty cool. If you live in New York and you're watching, don't tell me, of course. If you live in New York and you're watching, you might just be in luck. Alright. This is the 11th roll. We've been moving pretty slowly. I don't have that much time left, but I have enough. So let's keep trucking. 2004 ability? Yes, I'll check that for the GDO. We haven't even had a lot of checkers yet. Hi, Allie's Coin, Calgary. Calgary. How are you doing? Thanks a lot for stopping in. Alright. Just gotta scope a coin. And then I'll be ready to roll it up. Not the DDO. I was scoping a 2004 Philadelphia Peace Medal for that DDO. Ali, the hunts are on the 11th roll, and we have 4 finds, all from the 50s. 55 Denver, 2 58 Denvers, and a 58 Philadelphia, which I need for the album, and is a bit low mintage, so... I never showed you the... I never showed you the mintage in the red book, guys. I'll just take a picture and post the community chat, because I want to get through as many nickel rolls as possible. Unfortunately, no, Ali. Unfortunately, no. No silver. In this roll, I know if I saw it, I would know it, but... And if I do have to go before we finish the box, I probably won't do a video on it just because it's not like the full box. But I will post a community update. Thank you all for getting me to 500 subscribers. Community update on to see what I find, and I'll show you like pictures of what I found. Yeah, J&J, I think it would too. I might do that for my next stream just because, like I said, we're a little pinched on time right now. I don't know if I'll be able to get the full box done. Also, my phone is not plugged in, which probably wasn't the smartest thing, but I don't want to get up and have to search for a charger right now. Yeah, Silver Serpent. I really could too. Yeah, and Ali, hopefully I can. Not sure if that 1942 Edgar is silver or not, but based on the coins so far, probably not, but you never know. I have had 3 silver half-dollar Enders in the box, and those are my only 3 silvers in the whole box, so you never know whether it can be silver or not. Let's scoop that up. And that's probably my best one of the day. Usually nickels are super easy to get into the rolls, but not today. Yeah, Ali, that Ender is that, because in 1942 they made both silver and non-silver coins. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and open that when I have to go. Because if I have to go before I get to that, it is in 7 or 8 rolls. So, I got a colored coin right there. I don't know if that is going to be silver, though. Hopefully it is. And it's not. Unfortunately, it is not. Just looks like a weirdly toned coin. I won't look at it until we get to it, but it's just like a weirdly toned coin. Alright. We haven't had a find in a while. Hopefully we can get a find or 2 in this roll. If I get my half-dollar box this week, would you like me to do live stream or just do regular video? Because I'm not sure how many I'm getting. I could be getting 6. But what the banks told me, sounds like it'll be 4 or 5. Because I ordered them from 2 different banks. It was just in 1960, by the way. I ordered them from 2 different banks. And one, I ordered 3 from both. One of them said, probably not. They said the max that they would probably be able to get is 2 because when they have ordered more than 2 in the past, only 2 have come. And that bank hasn't been amazing for me lately. But I think I was dumping coins at a bank way too close, so whatever. Hey Daniel, how are you doing today? Glad to see you in the chat. I've seen you around, so great to we'll see you. Yeah, Silver Serpent, I know I should have started around now, but with Southern Metal Stream and whenever I have to go, which still is an undetermined time, I just think I won't be able to finish the box. I just knew I should have started earlier, so I hope that next time I do a live stream, I'll have more time, and it won't be on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday night. Because that is the best stream, some of the best streams. Then there's Hunting Southwest Ohio, who also has a great stream. I would recommend subscribing to him. We got 10 watching. All right, we've hit double digits. Make sure to like if you haven't, and we also have 10 likes, so double-digit likes. Daniel D'Ambrosio. I'm gonna say every way to pronounce your name until there's no other ways left. I think that's just rusty or dirty. I don't think that's silver. No, it is not. All right, no silver yet. No 40s yet. We do have a few 50s, and one of them is an album filler. So, hopefully, we can get some silver or a buffalo, because I haven't found a buffalo in a while. If you guys watched that one video with my buffalo ender, that was my only buffalo in the box, and that was my last buffalo. So, hopefully there will be a buffalo or a silver or nickel in here. But I'll take anything that has the date 59 and earlier. Thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much for 11 likes. That's amazing. All right, just finishing up this roll. All right, that was roll number 14. Rolling coins is such a hassle. I wish there was a non-Coinstar coin machine near me, because I got a couple of Coinstars near me, but all of them, as y'all probably know, they require a fee to be taken out. I wish that wasn't the case, but it is, and that's how they make money. Unfortunately, there's a fee. Well, I think that's just dirty. Yeah. I'm getting pretty good at spotting these dirty coins, if you ask me. Alright. Nothing on the edges. Let's flatten it out. Alright. I might need to get myself a beverage soon. It's a hot day here today. $2018D. So on this $2018D nickel, I don't live near Denver, but on this 2018D nickel, they have a misaligned die, or sorry, not misaligned die. What's it called? I forget. A rotated die. So basically, you flip it around, and instead of it being like this, there is an error where some of them, I haven't found one yet on the 2018D, but if you flip it around, it will be rotated. That one, unfortunately, is not. I have yet to find one. From what I hear, they are pretty hard to find. I know a couple people on YouTube and some of my friends that have actually been cornhole hunting for a while now, and they got uncirculated 2018D rolls, and they went through them and they found about 2 per roll. So although it sounds like a lot, I don't know anyone besides those people that have found them. So they're pretty hard to find. Yeah, Silver Serpent. I agree, and thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate the support. I just put a 1964D under the scope. It will not be the repunchment mark. I keep saying rotated mark, but that's not what it is. It's a repunchment mark. I know I don't have the most entertaining stream, guys, but I hope that, the more I stream, the more I'll be able to learn, the more I'll be able to help, you guys answer your questions, and the more entertaining I'll be. That was a 15th roll, by the way, so I'm going pretty slowly, but sorry, that's my dog. She sees a squirrel. She likes to have a go at squirrels once in a while. I'm only around about 5 rolls away from that ender, so I think I'll be able to get that ender in time. If not, I'll just open it. Going in order doesn't matter that much to me, so. Sorry that there's not a ton of finds tonight, guys, but that is how cornhole hunting goes. There's a lot of 64s. There's a lot of worn 64s, so they trick me. J&J, I started collecting about July of last year. So about 11 months, 10 or 11 months. I've sort of had my, all my knowledge about coins and stuff really just by watching YouTube videos and going to coin shops and sort of learning about letting them teach me, because that's what, that's what they're that's sort of what they're there for. They're sort of there for the coin shop owners. They're there to teach, not just to sell and stuff, and they know that. So if you're a kid and, good question actually, JJ, I'll get to that soon. If you're a kid and you go into a coin shop and there's something you don't know about a coin, ask, because they'll tell you. They want kids, to sort of continue the collecting, because as more video games and stuff are taking these kids, there's not going to be like what's going to happen when, that 1881 MS-67 Morgan isn't around anymore, because there wasn't enough people, because someone didn't care enough about it and dumped it into a coin machine at a bank. So, sort of to me, what's really important is just being able to carry on, which leads me to the next part. Why did I start collecting? So one of my friends really got me into it. He came over to my house, and I had this big Hershey jar of coins. And when I say Hershey jar, I mean something I got in New York when I was a little kid. Maybe when I was like four or five, that can hold hundreds of pounds of coins. And so he saw that, and he was like, oh, we must go through that together. And so we did. We didn't really find anything, but it was sort of in a stressful time for me, and it was just really, really relaxing, sort of something that was great to be able to take my mind away. And that's sort of how I got into it, because he would come over, he would get some change that he got, or a box of pennies from a bank or whatever, and we'd go through it together, and that's what we would do on the weekends or whatever. So I think to answer your question, J&J, why did I start is sort of, well, it was sort of because I felt like I had to for my friend, but then after a little bit of going through rolls, I just sort of realized that it's something that was extremely calming, even if you don't find anything. And, something that needs to be, like I said earlier, something that needs to be sort of carried down. I hope that I don't lose this love for coins. And, I probably wouldn't, even though I have a lot invested into all my silver and stuff, I probably wouldn't sell it. I'd probably keep it for my kids, my grandkids. And that, now, if I, wasn't doing too well money-wise, I probably would sell some of it, but it's sort of, coin collecting is sort of an investment. Whether you have silver or not, each coin is its value is gonna grow, and its history is gonna grow. You get a 2018 penny from a grocery store or Target or something. It's not just like, oh, it's just worth a cent, it's not worth anything. It's who has touched this coin. Where has this coin been? If this coin could talk, what would it say? We're going into roll number 18. Right, that coin. What's happened to that coin? Where has that coin been? Why is it like that? So it's just sort of knowing that these coins could have really been anyone's, and sort of the history of it. Like a 1942 war nickel, or just nickel. 1943 steel penny is a better example, I guess. Like, just think about how revolutionary it must have been when they started making these pennies out of steel. It's something that has never been done before. And like when I had that little bit of a collection dump with rolls, yeah, yeah, silver sherbet. But sort of like when I had that collection dump with rolls, and I found those 3 steel pennies, it was amazing. It was just like such a, even if they didn't mean anything, even if they're just made for fun, like it's just seeing like a silver looking penny. It's really strange. There's a really strange feeling when you pull a penny that is this color out of a roll. I'll stop talking now. You can ask more questions. But I started my YouTube channel to be able to, do not necessarily just the live streams, but to be able to make videos and to be able to help teach, I guess is the right word, but I don't want to say teach. To be able to help, sort of answer your questions. Or if there's someone that's very new to coin collecting and they see a channel and they ask a question like, why is a 1938, why is a 1909 SVDB penny worth anything? I love being able to help, if someone has a question, I love being able to answer that question. I guess I'll say teach. I know that I don't really mean teach because that's not really what I'm doing. So I sort of like being able to teach someone why that's important, why that's a good penny date, why it's valuable than all of the other pennies, and why, what VDB means, I guess. Which is why I encourage you to ask questions in the chat so I can answer them. We haven't had a find in a while, I'll tell you. This is a pretty slow box so far. JJ, I enjoy telling it. Again, thank you all for coming and watching. I know it's not the most exciting stream, but I'm very, very glad. Makes me happy to see you all here. We just hit about an hour of this stream, which is pretty good. Thank you all for sticking around for an hour, or however long you've been here. Even if you came in the middle, thank you for sticking for 30 minutes, or 10, or 45. What Patricia said. I like her notes. Yeah. Yeah, Patricia. I feel the same exact way. Phone under. It's 1989. That has some wear on it. Silver Serpent. I've been trying to. I definitely want to do more metal detecting than I have been. J&J, I'm not sure. I thought I was limited on time. I thought I would have to go by now, but I haven't. And this is roll number 20, so not even halfway through the box. So I'll probably end it at roll 25. All right, there we go. Another find, sorry. But 1952, Denver. Let me bring it closer. 1952, Denver. All right, that's another different-ish date. Let me grab a nickel now for my injection bag so I can roll it up with the amount that is needed. Silver Serpent, about like metal detecting. There's no, my backyard, my house is decently old. And my backyard is like, I don't want to say new, but it was sort of put in like after the house was built, because it was a forest, and behind my backyard is still a forest, but they sort of expanded it. J&J, I'm glad you were here. I'm glad you had a great time. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. But yeah, I sort of like the forest, I guess, and I feel like there'd be some good stuff, but outside of my backyard, which I don't really want to dig up, there aren't really many parks or areas that I could go dig. Like, there's a couple places that are about 45 minutes from me, but I can't really drive that far with you know, my channel and stuff. I'd rather be going through coins than driving around. I want to go metal detecting. I just think that if I got a metal detector, I wouldn't use it as much as I either should or need to. Hey, Daniel D'Ambrosio, glad you could stop in again. If you have any questions or comments for me, make sure to leave them down in the live chat. Anything, if you want to say anything, Well, about anything. No, don't tell anything too inappropriate. But... All right, we've officially made it to the ender. And just to show you guys, that's a 1942. I don't know if it's gonna be silver, but it sure does look worn. All right, here we go. I do believe I need a 1942 Denver for my book, so hopefully it'll be a 42 Denver. And I don't think it's silver just based on that edge. And it won't be, unfortunately. That's just a 1942. Don't believe there's a mint mark there. I'll scope that. But 1942 Philadelphia, non-silver war nickel. Hey, Coin Chaser. How are you? Glad you could stop by, come by the stream. All right, this is roll number 21. Probably gonna do a 25 roll hunt and then save the 25 rolls. Probably won't do a video, but if there are any other finds in the box, I'll post a community page update. I bet you, like, roll number 26 or something, there's going to be a buffalo or a silver nickel. That'll just be my luck. Or there could be both. Maybe even a V-nickel. There's going to be a barber diamond roll number 26 just because I'm ending the stream at roll number 25. Glad you could all make it. Thanks for stopping by. I know it's not the most... I know I've said this. It's pretty cliche at this point, but I know it's not the most exciting stream. But it means a lot that you're here. There's only a few more rolls before I'm going to end the stream. And I'll allow a couple minutes at the end just for any other possible questions I might have had. And hopefully, cracking into roll number 22, you can get a silver or another find, or maybe even a buffalo. Don't think there's going to be silver, but there's still a chance at a buffalo or another 40s or 50s find. Hopefully, what would be great would be a 30s find. All right. Coin Chaser, email me that question. Yeah, I'm from the, like, East Coast, but just, yeah. I've probably said it at some point. But I don't know if I have. And if I haven't, I'd rather not say it. All right, roll number 23. I've seen that color before. I've seen that color before. If I hadn't seen before, I would say it's silver, but I've seen that color before in the box. Let me pull it out. Yeah, no, silver. So 1964 Toads, Philadelphia. Making it sound silver. Making it sound like I just found like a silver quarter or something. Alright, Coin Chaser, you find anything good down there? If you roll hunt, I'm not sure if you do. You find anything good down there? I have relatives that live in Florida, but since the pandemic started, I haven't been down there. I've been to a lot of places. Just my siblings that go to college and stuff, but I don't usually get boxes just because I'm there for such short amounts of time. Alright, Coin Chaser, that's good. That's good. What do you mainly hunt, Coin Chaser? Do you mainly hunt pennies? Good dimes, okay. Yeah, no, my dimes are not good. I can't, well, I can't really get boxes. And when I do, I usually just edge hunt. I haven't found a 2009, I think, in about, I want to say about 15 boxes. I've found a 2009 15 boxes. So, yeah, I've never found a silver dime, and I've gone through about 30 plus boxes. I don't post, when I do dime hunts, I don't post them just because I'm not looking for anything. Now, if I did have a box that had silver or something, I would look for errors and varieties. And I do look for, oh, I missed a coin, dang it. I do look for errors and varieties on, like, if there's a coin I pull out that's nice. I do look for errors and varieties, but it's so hard on the eyes. Alright, Coin Chaser. I like that fact. Yeah, I guess you do like pennies. I haven't really keep track of how many boxes I've hunted of which denomination. I do have a quarter box that I have about 20 rolls left of that has a lot of Maya Angelou, so I don't really expect to find any W's or anything, which is annoying because I'm on a pretty good W streak. I think I've had a W in every single box I've hunted, which has been around 20 or so. But one, and I found silver in in a box, I think 2 boxes ago. So I'm on an okay little quarter streak, but I think this box with all the Maya Angelou's and stuff just is gonna, yeah. Coin Chaser, I used to keep like a spreadsheet. I used to keep a spreadsheet, but I I forgot for a couple boxes, and I said I won't. It takes a lot of time, at least for me, just because of what I find and sort of the different areas that I have to cover on the score sheet. Yeah, I remember when Rob Finds Treasure used to do like the bank battles, where he would go to the Bank of America, Chase and Wells Fargo, and then battle. That's pretty cool. I might do something like that. I just don't have like my bank accounts. I don't think they're widespread enough. They're all pretty maintained, or not maintained, but they're all pretty like congested in the same area as each other. So although they do get different, companies. So one gets Loomis, one gets NF Strings, and then the other gets what's the other NF String, Loomis, and Brinks is the other one. So yeah, pennies are the cheapest, but I just got 2 boxes of pennies from a bank. One of them's uncirculated, one of them I haven't checked for enders yet. One of them's NF String, which I find is largely what is uncirculated when I get it, but one of them's NF String, the other one's Brinks. I did see that the Brinks one, I checked one coin and it was circulated. So the Brinks one is circulated, so we do have a penny hunt coming up. We do have a penny hunt coming up, and we do have a quarter hunt coming up. Unfortunately, we don't have a 2-box penny hunt coming up just because one of them was uncirculated. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna ask you y'all one last question. Do you want me to look for the see if there's any penny unders in that Brinks box, or no? Do you just want me to end the stream after this roll? Because this is the last roll. I'll wait for y'all to respond before I do anything. Sorry, yeah. I'm just gonna drop the coin. Alright, coin chaser, I'll look at some penny unders. And thank you for sticking around, coin chaser. And whoever else is watching. Alright, that was our last roll. There was nothing in it, nothing to be checked under the scope. And no real finds. So let me go ahead and scoop these up, roll them up, put them in the box, and look for some enders. We've been going for around 80 minutes. It's been a pretty long stream. Alright. Let me get my NF String box. I'll put under the camera. You can just see the NF String box is the one with the holes. You can just see that none of them are, it's hard to see on camera, but they're all shield sims and they're all 2021s. But my Brinks box, luckily, was circulated. So let me move the camera up a little bit. Alright, I might have to stand to do this. Let me move my microscope out of the way. Alright. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see it there. 19. Actually, let me just move the camera down so you can see the coins. All right. And I'll show you the wrap up. All right, 1980 and most likely shield 10. 2 memorials. Thank you, Linda. I'm not going to do a penny hunt, guys. That'll take way too long, but I just wanted to look at the enders. All right, another couple memorials. So there seems so far, can't really say anything's too far, but there seems to be a good mix of memorials and coppers and stuff. So 1986. And trust me, if there was a wee penny under, Yeah. Serpent, I do have a quarter hunt coming up, and I'm pretty sure on Thursday, I think, I should be able to get to a couple banks and pick up my weekly, or what is tried to be weekly order of $50. So, yeah. So we have those hunts coming up. I'm pretty sure I'll be done with the quarter hunt in a couple days. Although editing does take a little bit of time. But yeah. Alright, so I think you'll have a quarter hunt out in the next, by, what is it, Tuesday? By Thursday or Friday. Drink boxes are a pain in the neck to try and look for enders on, which is, well, I always love looking for enders. Let's see. It is 1979. The Brinks boxes are always a pain to look for enders. Which one? Maybe this one? Let's see. Not those two. Not that one. No. I'm probably not going back far enough. I'm just going back 5 rolls. Oh, sorry, knocked over a roll. All right, I don't think I'm gonna agree with the one that says it was my imagination. This might have been the one with some corroded shield scent. Hey, Dar Silver Sith. I finished the nickel hunt. I did 25 rolls. There was not much. So I'm looking at some penny enders right now because I'm gonna do a penny hunt. Oh, Silver Surfer, you always crack me up. Oh, nice. That's a great box, Star Silver Sith. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little jealous of that box. We had 4 or 5 finds and 25 rolls, and it wasn't great. They weren't there. It was a 158p. The 58p was the best find of the box, but that one's coming undone a little bit. I think, yeah, it was just a 1963. So not going to be a weed penny. There's a good amount of copper in here. So hopefully there will be some weed pennies in the rolls if there are no enders. As Rob says, it's what's on the inside that counts. I might run out of room here. $19.94. Sorry, I've been a little behind on that chats. All right, Dar Silver Sith, just to catch you up on what we did. I'm not going to move the camera. We did a 25 roll nickel hunt. I still have 25 left, which I'll hunt on my own, and I'll post anything on the community tab if I find anything. Or anything really special. Right now, I'm looking at penny enders yeah. Silver Serpent, that's essentially what it is. I'm probably not going to hunt them because I want to have a penny hunt and sort of album fill. By the way, if you guys notice, when I do penny hunt and album fill things, I don't show the number. And that's because I started filling, my camera a bit. I started filling my album before I started my YouTube channel. So there was already a good chunk of spots filled when I started filming the sort of album fill and stuff. So it wouldn't make sense to start with like 50% of the rolls already whatever it's called, already filled, sorry. Half of the holes already filled. I can't really multitask. multitasking isn't my thing. Okay, Czar Silversmith. I'm still yet to find a key date. I've still yet to find a key date. My boxes are generally pretty light on finds. I'm lucky to break 20 overall finds for box. Yeah, my nickels have not been great lately. I should have, if I was going to do a live stream, I should have probably done quarters. The 20 rolls of quarters I had. Sorry, if that's my hand, I'm just trying to adjust the rolls here. Although my quarters aren't great either, I gotta say. Other than maybe finding a W. Alright, so about a break, or look at the enders in the last 10. You want me to Silver Serpent? I don't. The thing with that is just that I haven't got enough videos out lately. Could that be one? No, this is 1979. I haven't got enough videos out, so I want to try and make this into a video. If there's like a few you guys that want me to open some rolls, I'll definitely open some rolls, because pennies are a ton of fun to find. Okay, so the last 5 rolls, probably not going to be any enders, but you never know. Let's say that and that. Nope, just nope. The copper. This is a nice 85. Last 2 rolls. I'm just gonna check off camera. No enders. All right. So let me put a poll. Let me make a poll. Oh, I have to end this poll. All right, 93 to 7. Yes. All right. All right. Make a new poll. All right. Hunt the pennies or no? All right. You know what? I've just been informed I have 5 minutes, so I'm not gonna hunt the pennies. I'm sorry, Silver Serpent. If I had more time, I would. So that's gonna be a wrap on the nickel hunt and penny ender search. Thank you all so much for watching. There goes my phone. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm kind of enjoying this new mount. And there's my feet. I'm kind of enjoying this new mount. I don't know about you. It is a little bit of a pain because it keeps breaking. But, not breaking, it's just the camera keeps falling. And now it is broken. And okay, the mount has fallen off completely. All right, whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great evening. Darth Silver. Oh god, this is gonna take a while to pronounce. Darth Silver Sith. You too. Oh, Silver Serpent. I wish. Maybe you could change your name to Wheat Ender Serpent. Because I've been getting a lot of silver lately. That was just a joke. Don't actually change your name. Have a great night. And if I don't post anything this week, have a great evening. I'm going to try to get the quarter box hunt out this week. And that's an uncirculated penny box. There's half nickels hunted. There's a penny box. Penny rolls. I'll put them into the box. All right, everyone. Have a great night. Stream is ending now. Bye, everyone. And thank you so much for getting me to 500 subscribers. How do you end this thing? All right, goodbye.